محمد سيدي وشفيعي
Because without the Prophet ﷺ, what
الغالي
izzah do we have? Really, what izzah do we have?
الغالي
When Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu
أنت
anhu went to
النور
Jerusalem and Abu Ubaidah ibn
الهادي
al-Jarrah, he
لكل
came to Umar ibn
الخير
Khattab, and Umar radiallahu anhu was wearing his old clothes with patches in them. And he said, Amir al-Mu'mineen, and Umar was the leader of the superpower of his time. He said, Oh Amir al-Mu'mineen, these are people, the kings want to meet you, and these are people who live in opulence and pomp. Why don't you for a moment change your clothes? And Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, he went into the tent, he took off his old clothes and he wore his new clothes, and he came out the tent and he took a few steps and he turned to Abu Ubaidah ibn al-Jarrah radiallahu anhu, and he said, Oh Abu Ubaidah, we were the lead group of people and Allah honored us with Islam. Where will we be if we leave and relinquish the teachings of Islam? And he went back into the tent and he wore his old clothes, and wallahi Umar remained Umar, and the kings who wore their pomp, where are they in history? Nobody remembers them. Why? Because izzah comes from Allah. To izzu man tasha wa tadhillu man tasha. Allah gives izzah and Allah disgraces whoever He wishes. And you look at the state of the Muslim today. Where is our izzah? Why? Because we've left the teachings of Allah and His Rasul, and Allah has abased us in the manner that we find ourselves today. The Prophet ﷺ said, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى أكون أحب إليه من والده وولده والناس إجمعين. That none of you can be a true believer until I am more beloved to him. I am more beloved and dearer to him than his own parents, his father, his children, and the entirety of humanity. And really, in the recent saga, how many Muslims do you see? Progressive, moderate Muslims. They come on national TV and they said, no, we weren't offended. We weren't offended. It's a matter of freedom of speech. I ask you, if they depicted your husband or your wife in the widest form that you could imagine, because this is what they did with the Prophet ﷺ. They depicted him as the antithesis of what he stood for. How would you feel? How would you feel if they depicted you as the vilest and the gross form that you could imagine, and then they plastered it worldwide? They regarded you as a terrorist. Would you come out of your home? Wouldn't you feel ashamed if they depicted your mother or your father in the most gross manner that you could imagine? How would you feel? If you say you wouldn't feel anything, then you are a man who's redundant of any shame. You have no ghairah left in you. You have no shame left in you. Because the reality is that the Prophet ﷺ is closer to the believers than himself. He is our eternal guide. He is our eternal guidance. And if we relinquish the teachings of Islam, this was a man who stood at night and cried for the